These are the habits that got me through my teens, and I believe they'll help you too. I have identified the 20% of the habits that brought me 80% of my results during my teen. My name's Jason, I'm a management consultant working and living in London. I use this channel to document my life and also life lessons I've learned along the way, both in my career and also my personal life. The first habit is probably the most important of all. This is the backbone of any other habits that I will mention later. Imagine you're a car and you're on the road of life. Every other habit will still improve your life. This habit that I'll mention is like the engine. Without it, you can't really sustainably go down the road of life. This is the habit to gamify your life. This is the overarching habit to always remember that your life is a game, that you can always progress and level up. If you can do this, you can progress in life a lot quicker, a lot more systematically, and most important of all, you'll actually enjoy the process. First of all, you want a clear vision of your future self, the level up version of yourself. And then you want to choose one specific aspect of life to focus on at a time. And then you want to choose one specific key actions, daily habits that can stack up to help you improve in that aspect of your life. Just like in any video game, you can't improve in everything all at once. So you want to choose one aspect of life that maybe you're lacking or maybe you want to double down on. Really improve that before moving on to another. And by tracking it, you are visualizing it. You're making it a lot clearer to yourself that you are indeed progressing, even though maybe mentally you feel like you aren't. That's the general idea, but let's run a quick example. I remember when I was 18, I was doing my final exam. And for my sports science exam, yes, I took sports science. I was that guy. I had an Excel. Within that Excel is a row for every single topic covered in sports science. And every time I spend 30 minutes doing exam questions for a specific topic, I'll color code one block. So as you can imagine, it stacks up. The ball sort of stacks up along the way. All of a sudden, this isn't really studying, but this is more gaining experience points so I can level up in specific subjects. This is what I did up until the final exam, and I did get the top grade at the end. Internalize this habit of gamifying life and everything will feel like play to you, but only more fun than video games because this is no longer artificial. You are actually leveling up in real life. So now that you have internalized this mindset of gamifying life, what do you actually improve on? What are the actual habits that you do to improve yourself? This habit that I'm going to mention is a habit that I started very early and one that I'm still doing till today. This is like the multi-tool within my habit skill set. This is the tool that helped me improve in whatever knowledge or whatever skill sets I needed to at that stage of my life. And that is reading every single morning. I know you probably have heard it a dozen times, but let me give you my take. First of all, it helps you learn a particular knowledge or skill. Everyone knows that. Second of all, you can learn it from someone at the top of their game that has been doing it for years, and all the wisdom jam-packed into this 200 pages book. Everyone can make a TikTok or a YouTube video, but not everyone can write a best-selling book. Imagine you want to become good at decision making. You can watch a YouTube video that some guy spends their week editing, or you can read Obama's autobiography, which he probably spends a few hundred hours writing. And just so you know, an hour of his time is worth a few 100,000. Well, not saying you shouldn't watch YouTube on some guy talking about habit building, but that video might just lead you to the Obama book, which is all you need. My hourly rate is not as high as Obama, actually far from it, but I did spend a few hours on this video as well, so if you're enjoying it so far, scroll down, click the subscribe button, it's free, and it makes me very happy. And reading can also train your attention span. In an age where people spend so much time scrolling through short form content, it is actually quite crucial and quite valuable if you can build up the attention span to read an actual book. By doing it in the morning, you also have the most motivation and the most capacity in your brain to absorb this knowledge. If you don't know where to start or you've never read before, these are 4 books that I think you can start with. Atomic Habits, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F, 12 Rules for Life, and How to Win Friends and Influence People. If you can just read these 4 books over the next 12 months, I guarantee it will change your life forever. The next habit is a habit that put me in control of my life. This is the one that actually helped me stay on track and be disciplined. And that is a habit to take responsibility for whatever happens in life, good and bad. This might sound scary to begin with, but by taking on this mindset that whatever happens is because of what you've done, this actually empowers you because now you're in control of whatever happens. You're born super skinny with no perfect genetics for the gym. Well, too bad. It's your responsibility now. What are you gonna do about it? The girl you like don't like you back. Well, too bad. It's your responsibility now. What are you gonna do about it? By shifting from the victim mindset to taking on responsibility, you actually regain the control that you've lost before. The next habit is one that I'm sure you've heard 1,000 times, but I think it's still worth including because in my honest opinion, it is still one of the best habits out there, and that is just going to the gym. I'm gonna keep this one short. 3 reasons why you want to go to the gym: confidence, discipline, and health. In that order. Not that your health isn't that important, but I think that when you're a teenager, the confident boost you get from going to the gym and the discipline that you gain from just regularly showing up is a lot more important than whatever health benefit there is from going to the gym. The last habit is a habit that takes 30 seconds to do a day, but one that I've been doing for the last 6 years. This is the habit that keeps me laser focused on my priorities and help me ruthlessly eliminate any non-prioritized task. This habit is to write down 3 things, and 3 things only, that if you complete it today, will make today a win. Remember in the start of my video, I said that 20% of my habits brought 80% of the results? Well, this is the same in daily actions. 20% of what you do in the day will contribute to 80% of the results. So the key to this habit really is to identify only 3 things that you need to do today. Instead of focusing on 5 or 10 things on your to-do list, focus on only 3. Make sure you get those 3 done, and if so, today will be a win. Now, they can look very similar from day to day, and actually let me show you my journal. This is my morning journal. I'll probably make another video going through it, but in the middle is the part where I write down 3 things I need to get done today. As you can see, I don't even have 3 things every single day. Some day I feel like I should only have 2 priorities, and that's what I do. I only write down 2 things I need to get done that day. This habit only takes 30 seconds every morning, but has helped me prioritize so much in the last 6 years. These are the habits that got me through my team. I hope you find this helpful, and remember that life is a long game and it's not a sprint. Comment down below if you think the list makes sense or if there are any habits that you think I missed out. Give this a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to follow along on the journey. And with that being said, I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye.